Hello, Kentucky. Pope's first year was great. His second is going to be insane, especially for Colin Chandler. Here's the latest for all of BBN. Subscribe to the channel to receive the latest on the Wildcats. As BBN fans eagerly await the 2022 4-5 season, it's clear that this team has all the ingredients to be something special. Among the highlights of this renewed and energetic roster is Colin Chandler, a player whose trajectory is as fascinating as it is promising. In Pope's first year leading the program, it has already been possible to see the impact of his philosophy of play and leadership. The coach has not only maintained the level of excellence expected of Kentucky, but he has also injected a new dynamic into the team. With a focus on teamwork, individual development, and tactical adaptability. Now, with a second year ahead, Pope has the chance to further refine his group, with players who are already familiar with his methods and new talents ready to shine. One of the standouts of this transition is Colin Chandler, an athlete whose return to the court after 2 years away on a mission trip is a story worthy of applause. Despite all the time away from competitive play, Chandler demonstrated resilience and quality at the end of last season. He showed the world that he can not only compete at a high level, but also improve quickly when given the right guidance. His ability to handle the ball, play defense, finish in the paint, and hit three-point shots has started to shine. And this is just the beginning. According to Jeff Drummond of Cats Illustrated, Chandler is entering this preseason with a different mindset. "I feel like I know my environment a little better," the player said, reflecting on his experience last year. He admitted that upon returning from his mission, he faced a whirlwind of changes, both personally and athletically. Stepping directly into a high-profile program like Kentucky was a daunting task. But now, with a productive offseason and greater clarity about his responsibilities, Chandler appears ready to take off. That newfound confidence is evident in his approach. Chandler said he knows exactly where he needs to improve and what areas to explore to maximize his potential. That self-understanding is crucial for any athlete, but especially for someone in his position who is returning from a significant hiatus. With a full preseason to further integrate himself into Pope's system and work alongside teammates who are already familiar with his style of play, Chandler has the potential to be a key player in this new chapter for the Wildcats. Additionally, the continuity factor cannot be understated. Having players who were in the program last year brings essential cohesion to any team. It allows the team to play with more fluidity, chemistry, and mutual understanding on the court. For Pope, this is a significant advantage as he can build on what was established last season, refining strategies and adjusting the team to meet the challenges ahead. But Chandler isn't the only piece of the puzzle. The arrival of new recruits adds an extra layer of energy and competitiveness to the roster. A young, energetic team, combined with experienced veterans, creates an environment conducive to collective growth. And that's exactly what Pope seems to be prioritizing, creating a balanced team where each player has the opportunity to grow and contribute to the overall success. The importance of having a focused and motivated team cannot be overstated. In college basketball, where seasons are short and margins for error are slim, team mentality is often the difference between winning and losing. Under Pope's leadership, the Wildcats seem to have found that balance. The coach has demonstrated a remarkable ability to connect with his players, inspire them, and bring out their potential. With Chandler on the rise and a roster full of fresh talent, next season promises to be an exciting one for Kentucky fans. The team is positioned to make waves, not only in the conference, but also at the national level. Pope's first year was impressive. His second year is set to be insane, a word that perfectly sums up this group's ambitions. While BBN waits, we want to see some great games and great contests. Let's get going. The news that Almanor, the Wildcats' 2024-25 power forward, will join La Familia for the basketball tournament. TBT 2025 has sent a wave of excitement through BBN with Pope. Kentucky basketball continues to build bridges between its glorious past and promising future. And the addition of Almanor to the star-studded roster is a testament to that vision. La Familia, a team made up of former Kentucky players who carry blue and white pride with every dribble, has just gained a reinforcement who combines versatility, precision, and youthful energy. Almanor, with his 245-pound physical presence and rare shooting ability, is an addition that takes the team's potential to a new level. He joins the likes of brothers Andrew and Aaron Harrison, Willie Cauley-Stein, DeAndre Liggins, and Doran Lamb, all under the leadership of Coach Sean Woods, a program icon in his own right. That mix of nostalgia and novelty is what makes TBT so special for Kentucky fans, and Almanor seems like the missing piece that will make La Familia even more formidable. What makes Almanor such an exciting addition is his remarkable performance last season with the Wildcats. He achieved a historic feat, becoming the first Kentucky player to shoot at least 50% from the field, 40% from three-point range, and 90% from free throw range in a single season. Those numbers aren't just impressive, they're a rarity in college basketball, where consistency across multiple facets of the game is a challenge for even the most talented players. Almanor has played in all 36 games this season, starting 7 of them, and has averaged 5.3 points and 1.6 rebounds per game. His 39 three-pointers and 11 double-digit scoring games showed that he is not only an elite shooter, but a player capable of impacting the game in crucial moments. One of the highlights of his season was his senior night performance against LSU, where Almanor shined with 15 points, shooting 6 of -7. It was a night that encapsulated what he can bring to the court: efficiency, confidence, and an ability to make a difference when the game calls for it. This performance not only won the hearts of fans in Lexington, but also signaled that Almanor is ready for bigger challenges, like TBT, where he will face experienced opponents in a highly competitive environment. Kentucky basketball has reinvented itself with an approach that values versatility and intelligence on the court. Pope, known for his ability to bring out the best in his players, seems to have found in Almanor a perfect prototype for his playing philosophy. The forward's ability to stretch the court with his long-range shooting, combined with his ability to defend multiple positions, makes him a tactical weapon that can unsettle opposing defenses. In the context of La Familia, where he will play alongside veterans who know the weight of the Kentucky jersey, Almanor brings a fresh energy that could be the difference in a tournament known for its intensity, the TBT. With its knockout format and million-dollar prize pool, is the perfect stage for La Familia to showcase its strength. For Kentucky fans, the tournament is more than a competition. It is a celebration of the program's tradition, a chance to see legends of the past team up with the talents of the present. Almanor's presence on the roster adds a layer of unpredictability and excitement. Picture the scene: Andrew Harrison orchestrating the offense, Willie Cauley-Stein dominating the paint, and Almanor waiting in the corner, ready to fire a three-pointer that silences the opposing crowd. As summer approaches and TBT begins to take shape, anticipation in Lexington is only growing. La Familia, with its combination of experience and youth, is positioned to make a splash in the tournament. Mark Pope, even though he's not directly on the court with the TBT team, must be smiling to see one of his players representing the future of Kentucky basketball on such a special stage. Ansley Almanor, with his imposing stature and surgical precision, is more than just a boost for La Familia. He's a symbol of the success that is Kentucky's team. Oscar Tshiebwe is a household name for the Kentucky Wildcats, and his journey from college to the NBA G-League is an inspirational story for any athlete who wears the blue and white of Kentucky. While he didn't have the opportunity to work directly with Mark Pope, his influence on the program and the players who came after him is undeniable. Tshiebwe has not only put his name in Wildcats history, but he is building a legacy that transcends the college court and into the professional leagues. Tshiebwe's historic season in the NBA G League was nothing short of spectacular. Playing for the Salt Lake City Stars, an affiliate of the Utah Jazz, he dominated the league like few others can, averaging an impressive 17.1 points and 19 rebounds per game. He set a new all-time G League record for rebounds in a season. To give you an idea of the magnitude of this feat, he had 16 games with 20 rebounds, numbers that not only reflect his physical ability, but also his relentless determination and work ethic. This rebounding machine, as he was known during his days at Kentucky, had already demonstrated his ability to dominate the paint during his 2 seasons with the Wildcats. He won the National Player of the Year award and left an indelible mark on the team's record books. Now, by making waves in the G League, Tshiebwe proves that his talents extend beyond college basketball, and that he could be a valuable asset to the Utah Jazz in the near future. After the NBA regular season concluded, Tshiebwe earned significant minutes in the major leagues. In 5 games, he recorded double-digit rebounds, showing that his presence in the paint can be a decisive factor for teams that need energy and physical strength. His transition to the NBA has been gradual, but with consistent performances like this, he's likely to earn a spot in the Jazz's rotation by the 2025 to 2026 season. For Kentucky's current players, Tshiebwe is a living example of what can be achieved with dedication and perseverance. He embodies the gritty mentality that defines great Kentucky players, never giving up, always giving your all, and striving for excellence on every possession. Even though he didn't play under Mark Pope, his influence looms over the program like a giant shadow of success and resilience. The Wildcats' current roster looks to Tshiebwe as a clear example of how to make the most of opportunities in college basketball and turn them into something bigger. His G League rebounding record and impact in the paint are constant reminders that hard work pays off. And as Kentucky's young players struggle to find their place on Pope's team, they can look to Tshiebwe as a model of how to compete with passion and purpose. The fact that he continues to make history even after leaving Lexington reinforces the quality of the development provided by the university. This creates a virtuous cycle. New recruits see what is possible when wearing the Wildcats uniform, while veterans seek to honor the legacy left by icons like Tshiebwe, as Colin Chandler and other athletes on the current roster prepare for the upcoming season. They do so knowing that they carry on their shoulders not only the expectations of my only lipsticks of BBN, but also the inspiration of greats like Oscar Tshiebwe. The combination of a visionary coach like Mark Pope, a young and talented group, and successful examples like Tshiebwe puts the Wildcats in a privileged position to pursue future glory. And as Oscar Tshiebwe continues to make his mark in the NBA G League and, who knows, in the NBA itself, he serves as a bridge between the Wildcats' glorious past and the promising future that is being shaped now. I want to hear your thoughts on the news. Comment.